What's going on, guys? Nemesis here, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new update that's coming in about 3 days from now, and I'm just going to give my thoughts on it. So without further ado, please make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so right now I'm currently on the Clash Royale blog post where I can see like the entire update. And also, by the time this video drops, there's already Monk gameplay on YouTube. If you just check Clash with Ash's channel, yeah, there's already Monk gameplay, and that's actually going to be the first thing I talk about is the Monk, and we're just going to talk about like how it is. So the Monk has like 3 hits, right? So it does a little combo. The first 2 hits are normal, like it's normal 2 punches, and then its third hit, it does like extra damage, and it also has knockback like the log, which in my opinion, that already sounds so broken to me. Like the fact that it could just knock back anything with its third hit and deal like a lot more damage than its first 2 hits, like that just sounds so strong. But to be like quite fair, it is a champion, so it should be strong, but at the same time it shouldn't be like strong where it breaks the game, you know. So that's really crazy. And also it really does suck for P.E.K.K.A. Bridge spam, because since it has knockback, it's just gonna keep knockbacking the battle ram, where the battle ram is literally never gonna get a connection anymore. So if the Monk is meta, then yeah, it's definitely a big indirect nerf to battle ram, because like I said, it's just gonna keep doing its knockback against it, and it's never gonna get a charge. And that's really unfortunate. And to be quite honest with you, I really do think Monk will be meta. So yeah, not a good sign for P.E.K.K.A. Definitely not a good sign. Yeah, so poor Battle Ram. And also, don't even get me started on the special ability of this thing. So it has like this ability called Pensive Protection. And what it does is it creates like a protective aura around him. And when he's in that protective aura, he just reflects any projectile or any spell, except for lightning and poison, I believe. But like fireballs, arrows, I'm pretty sure, like goblin barrels, rockets, it will just reflect that. And also, he takes way less damage when he's in that little pensive protection state. He takes like 80% less damage. So he literally has like the health of a golem when he's in that little state. It's only 4 seconds, but that's actually quite a lot. You could literally use it as a tank for 4 seconds if you really needed to, like buy some time. And also, there's like a little method you can do too, that like you could just play it at the bridge, and then you could just like pop the ability, and then the Princess Tower will start shooting it. So it's actually really strong. I don't know though if Monk can fit in P.E.K.K.A. Bridge spam. Maybe can, but I'm not too sure. Like I feel like Bandit and Royal Ghost are pretty irreplaceable, especially because they're cheaper, and the Monk doesn't really have the bridge spam factor that a Ghost and Bandit has. But yeah, Monk is definitely going to be extremely strong in my opinion, but we'll just have to wait and see. Next card is the Phoenix. And the Phoenix is a legendary flying unit with melee attacks. So Phoenix has melee attacks, like I'm pretty sure minions and a Mega Minion has melee attacks, so it's going to kind of be on their end. And also upon death, this thing does like death damage, which is crazy, and also it lays its little egg. Oh, let me just get to the next game before I keep talking about this Phoenix real quick. Okay, so back to the Phoenix. Yeah, so it lays a little egg when it like goes down, and then it reborns itself, which is pretty cool, because that's what a Phoenix does. Like it just reborns itself, which is, I really like how they added that into the game for sure. And then like if the Phoenix egg doesn't die in time, it actually just, like I said, just respawns another Phoenix, which is really, really cool. And I'm curious if this can work in P.E.K.K.A. Bridge spam. I don't think it will either, but maybe it could replace minions. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I really hope one or the other, like this card or Monk, can like make a say in the deck. But to be quite honest, like I said, I don't think it will. I think it can fit in Golem and Lava. I think the Phoenix can fit in Golem, Lava Hound, like RG or something. But yeah. They're both really good cards though, and I really like the new mechanics in the game. I think they're like I said, they're broken, but we'll just have to wait and see if they really are. So next thing we got is the Path of Legends, and to be quite honest, I have really mixed feelings about the Path of Legends. I really liked the ladder system, how it normally was with the trophies. Now they're taking trophies away, which is really sad, because I felt like that's what Clash Royale was all about, was, you know, the trophies and the ladder grind and stuff to try to make it to the top. And obviously the Path of Legends is like the same thing. You're trying to make it to the top. Well, since there's no more trophies, there's things called like stepping stones now. And obviously when you win a game, you go up a stepping stone. If you lose a game, the stepping stone breaks. But there's also this thing called like the golden stepping stone. So like if you're on the golden stepstone, you cannot like break that stepping stone. So it's essentially like untiltable. If you're on that stepping stone, you can't tilt, which I think is actually pretty cool, and honestly, I love that. I really love not being able to tilt, right? I'm pretty sure everyone loves that. So I think that's really cool, and obviously, there's still Ultimate Champion, so... And I'm pretty sure I heard that it takes like 87 steps or something to reach Ultimate Champion, which is definitely a lot of steps, but it's really cool. I really like how there's a grind aspect to it as well still. But yeah, I don't think I'll like it as much as the traditional ladder. I think ladder was super good. It really didn't need a change at all. I think it was perfectly fine. No one was complaining about it, but obviously nothing lasts forever, so it was gonna go sometime. And here it is. It's finally going. It's getting replaced now by this the ranked play thing, which is totally fine. I like how they're changing things up as well. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm definitely optimistic about it, and yeah, that's what I have to say about that. But there's also a casual like ladder. I wouldn't even say ladder, but it's just like a casual game mode where like it goes up to like 7,500 trophies, and you can kind of just test your decks there. Not really have to worry about anything too crazy. And then obviously, if you want to be competitive, just go to the new ranked play system, and that'll be pretty cool. So that's definitely what I have to say about that. And obviously, you guys can just, when the update comes out, you'll see me pushing rank play, and I'll make rank play videos and stuff like that. We're going to go ahead and jump to the next game, and I'll talk more about the update. Okay, so I've got this thing, it's like King level rework, which is like, there's level 50 now, and this one's a little confusing in my opinion. Obviously, if you guys know more about it, you can kind of help me out. But like, obviously the old king level, your princess towers and stuff, you're still going to be level 14 or where you were previously. But like, there's a separate level now to your account. So it's like, instead of having your princess towers and like your king level all in one, you're going to have like your just like one original king level just for overall progression. And then you're going to have still your princess towers for like in-game battles, which is pretty cool. It's definitely really interesting like that. But I think I don't really have much to say about that, to be honest. But we're just going to have to wait and see. What I also want to talk about, though, is the balance changes. Because there's 2 balance changes. And we're going to go over that. So we're going to go over the Knight, which is a 3% HP buff. And to be quite honest with you, I really don't think Knight needed a buff. I don't see it. I didn't see people complaining or just wanting a buff with the Knight. I think it was perfectly fine where it was. If a player is really good with Knight, obviously they can make it work. And obviously it fits in cycle decks, so they can cycle a ton of them. So that's a little buff for Logbait and Expo for sure. But this is the crazy part, the goblins. So the goblins are going from a 3 count to a 4 count, and that's the 2 elixir goblins. But here's the crazy part. The first hit speed of goblins are now slower. So instead of it being 0.2 seconds, it's 0.4 seconds. So with that being said, Goblin Barrels and Goblin Drill is getting a pretty substantial nerf. So now you don't need to be as like reactive against the Goblin Barrel because they won't get that quick shot as soon as they land on your tower. And like same with the Goblin Drill. So that's really, really good. You can kind of play your troops or like your spells a little bit more late on top of the barrel or the drill. And yeah, it's really, really good. So that's definitely a really good nerf to Logbait, and I'm all for it because I absolutely hate Logbait with a passion, and I'm sure most of you guys do too. It's such a broken deck. So it finally deserves it, you know? I kind of had to just like let out a little bit of this rage in me, you know, because man, I'm just so tired of that deck. So yeah. So goblins are definitely getting a nice nerf right there, and that's mainly what I had to say. I also want to say that obviously like the new champion chest and the new champion wildcard is really cool because I think champions were really hard to get. Like beforehand, it was really, really annoying. If you wanted to get a lot of champions, you would have to use like that magic item, the Book of All Books or something like that. So yeah, that's really good. Also, just like new mastery tasks and stuff like that. And then new daily tasks is really cool too. I like how they're adding little things in the game where you could kind of just put some time in and you get a little bit of rewards. But for the most part, that's like most of the update that I covered. And overall, I think the update's really cool. Like I said, I'm a little sad about ladder going and no more trophies, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to move on. And overall, I'm optimistic about it. Let me know what you guys think. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll do more videos in the future.